Hey, Ramz Air. My name is Steven. I'm just down here in Fayetteville, not too far from you. In this video, I'm going to be going over three things that, when implemented correctly, will actually start pushing your website and your Google business profile up to the top when people are searching for your services online. Now, if you can see that I do have the technical know-how to get this done by the end of this video, you can chat, respond back, and we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. The three things I'll be going over is your website, primarily your content, your Google business profile, which has to do with proper optimization and citations, and finally, something we call backlinks. So, first thing I'll be going over is content. Now, content is everything on your website, but we're primarily focusing on your homepage here. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages regarding these service-based industries such as HVAC. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So what I did first is I brought up the number one competitor for HVAC services in the Jacksonville area. This is jvilleheating.com. I threw this website into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now this tool, it basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. So jvilleheating.com is currently being found for 94 keywords, and over the past 30 days their website was clicked on 420 times. So I went ahead and threw ramsair.com into the same tool. Your website is currently not being found for any keywords, therefore it's not getting any traffic through Google searches. All right, so let's go back to our competitor. We can actually click on this 94, this number here, and this is going to bring up all 94 of the keywords they're currently being found for, right? We're not concerned with every one of these keywords, but we are concerned with the ones we call them location-based buyer intent keywords. So people searching for HVAC Jacksonville NC are very specific. They want a service in Jacksonville, right? So this term alone was searched right around 90 times in the past 30 days, and their website was clicked on over a third of those times. So you can go down the list and find all the relevant buyer intent keywords that are relevant to your website, and you want to put them on your website. And see, now you can see the importance of having enough words on here, right? So if you have 1,500 words, it gives you all that opportunity to add in those keywords that are relevant to you without it looking odd in what we call keyword stuffing. Right? So that's it for content. Next, I'm going to be going over the Google business profile and what we call citations. Now, when people are searching for these terms like HVAC Jacksonville NC, studies have shown that anywhere between 40 to 70% of those people are not scrolling past this section right here. This section is going to look a little differently for you. I've got an extension here that helps me with SEO based things, right? And so it shows some extra stuff here, but it's still the same three. This is the map pack, and this is your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that it is the main factor here are reviews, right? And that's a very small part of it, right? The very first thing that you need is proper Google business profile optimization. You need your Google business profile or your GBP, uh, you need it optimized correctly, right? That is the foundation. After that comes citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Better Business Bureau, just to name a few. But there are a core, we call them the core 50 directories or the core 50 citations. You can actually Google this and it'll bring up those 50, and those are the top 50 you want. And on top of that, you want to be these days, especially starting in like 2023, you want to be in what they call the top three data aggregators. That's Data Axle, TransUnion Digital, and Foursquare. Once you get verified with these, they actually will take your information and push them to hundreds of other applications, directories, and even GPS systems. And this creates what we call data consistency across platforms. This is very important, and it's a huge trust signal to Google and AI platforms like ChatGPT. When they see this, they are more likely to refer you to people when they're searching for your services. Very important to get in the map pack as well, right? Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. Okay, this position here, the number one spot, will get anywhere between 30 to 50% of the clicks, right? All just this one spot. This is 40 to 70%, but this is split in between these three. This is 30 to 50 all by itself. The main driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, a backlink is essentially when you have another website on the internet that has a link on their site that once it's clicked, it leads back to your site. Now, Google uses these backlinks as sort of like an online referral system. And the more relevant that these websites are that are linking back to your website, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you. That's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. However, say you have a website like Pizza Hut linking back to you. It's a very popular site, right? But it's not going to do you guys any good as far as ranking and pulling you up because you have nothing to do with pizza. So let's go back to and look at our competitor statistics here in this Ahrefs tool that I showed you earlier. So before we were in this keyword section, now I want to focus on this backlink profile section. So to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you, right, for what people are searching for. But now that they found you, they got to determine where they're going to put you on that list, whether it's going to be page 1 or 10 or anywhere in between is all dependent on your backlinks and the quality of the websites that you're getting the backlinks from, right? So jvilleheating.com currently has 357 backlinks coming from a total of 133 referring domains. That's just a fancy way of saying websites, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at yours. And it wouldn't matter what your backlink profile looked like because you're not being found. But you currently have 30 backlinks coming from a total of 28 referring domains or other websites. So it's not really the number so much as it is the quality and the relevance of those websites you're getting backlinks from. So what I would recommend is we come back here, we can click on this 133. This is actually going to pull up all 133 of the websites they are getting their backlinks from. And we know they're good because they're number one, right? So you'd want to go down this entire list, all 3 pages, and acquire backlinks or even citations, because some of these are directories. So they kind of double up as citations and backlinks. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal, you know? But if you were to do that, and this is assuming your content is right and you got backlinks here from all these websites, it would take a little bit of time, but that would actually put you in contention for this number one spot organically right here. Now, it would really pretty much assure you a number one spot. It does take time and it takes resources. But if you were to do this with the top 3 sites, the same thing I just showed you with those referring domains and those backlinks, over time, you would eventually take over that number one spot and, take over all that traffic, right? In that number one spot, that number one website is just in the past 30 days, and this is a slow season, 420 clicks, right? So let's just go ahead and recap what we went over. First thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be your Google business profile in the map pack, okay? So first you need your Google business profile properly optimized, and then you want the citations, and you want to get in those 3 major data aggregators, right? And that'll put you in contention for the map pack. Lastly, you need is backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that you guys, that Ramz Air is the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Jacksonville area. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. Or if you'd rather book a discovery call with me, you can contact me. My name's Steven. I live right in Fayetteville, so not too far from you. You can just simply respond back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. But other than that, I hope you found this video informational and it helps you at least a little bit, even if you don't reach back out. But other than that, man, I just hope you have a really good rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye.